Patience is literally the key to life. If you really think about it, everything that builds generational wealth, anything that builds forever lasting love, anything that just comes from a good source from something, always take time. So that's why I feel as if patience is the overall key to life. For small examples, if a person is going to college and they're trying to get a degree, I feel as if you tend to not necessarily be miserable, but doing all the long projects and all the long assignments, all of that, you don't never feel like doing in the moment. You never do. But when you get to the end goal of getting your degree, you tend to be happy and blessed and feel all of these excited and happy emotions. And that didn't happen instantly. That took years of hard work and grinding. And in the process of doing all of that, you had to stay patient. For another example, sports. Sports. With sports, you never gonna just rise to the top off birth. You never gonna just, you had to start from the bottom and work your way up. A lot of times running sprints, you're not gonna feel like running sprints. You're not gonna feel like staying late nights in the gym. You're not gonna feel like doing a lot of things that comes with being great in the sport. But once you start getting recognized for all your achievements and all of your success, it feels good. And with all of that, it must take patience and time. Everything comes back to patience. The last example I use, money, success, wealth. Some people are born into wealth, but people who started from the bottom up had to fail time and time and time again, 1,000 times to get to where they are now. Nothing happens overnight. I feel as if I feel like social media ruins that experience for us. We tend to think that you don't need patience, you don't need hard work and time to do a lot of things because social media has programmed us to think that we can instantly get those things. And then that's why we tend to quit a lot of new things because we see that a lot of things take hard work and effort and a lot of your time. So that's why I feel as if you shouldn't get caught up with celebrities and successful people on Instagram or TikTok or whatever the case may be, because I feel as if you're only looking at the end result. You're only looking at where they're at now, but you have no idea all the sacrifices a person has made and literally everything that comes with being successful. It's so many things that a lot of people that aren't successful will have no idea what it takes. So I feel as if everything comes back to being patient and overall patience. And we tend to get caught up and create a war within ourselves by we feel as if we have put in all this work, a week worth of work, a month worth of work, and we look back on our week or month and we feel as if it feels like you're stuck in that same position that you were when you started the week or month. And we don't take the time to realize how everything is coming into play perfectly as we want it to be. We are just rushing the process. Because everybody knows who has self-belief and self-love within themselves. Those people know that they have the potential, the work ethic, whatever it takes to be wherever they want to be at. But taking a bunch of small steps on getting better each and every single day, it's easy to get caught up and feel as if you're not making progress. But that's truly just not true. Because when we tend to literally get 1% better every single day, those days stack. So imagine if you're the type of person to sit back and judge yourself and create war with yourself and tell yourself that you're not working hard enough. And you tend to try to burn yourself out in a sense, not even physically, but mentally. It gets draining to yourself when you're constantly telling yourself you're not working hard enough, you can go harder. And all of that sounds good, pushing yourself to your limits and pushing yourself to your max. But where's the self-appreciation in that? I truly believe in having balance with those two components. I feel as if, yes, it's great to push yourself to the max every single day, but if you tend to only push yourself and not show yourself love or be thankful where you at, or simply just know the end goal and just just be patient with your process. Think about how you look at yourself as a human being. You're not looking at yourself as a person. You're looking at yourself as a machine in a sense, because you're constantly telling yourself to go, 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 go. And again, nothing is overall wrong with that. I truly just believe in having balance within yourself, because a lot of us tend to put ourselves in competition and it's me versus me, when truly it's just you and you. I've said that before on this channel, and I just can't preach that enough, because it's just so normalized to be at war with yourself, and I just truly disagree with that. So just be patient with yourself and try not to feel as if you're not doing enough when truly you are doing more than enough. As long as you know deep down inside, at the end of each and every single one of your days, you can look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that I got better, and be content with that. I mean, not be content, but you're acknowledging yourself and proud of yourself for the day that you had today. And even if you didn't have a day where you got better, you tend to feel as if you lacked in a lot of areas. Tell yourself it's okay, and we try it again tomorrow. It's all about patience and time with yourself, because humanity or reality stripped away that patience that we're supposed to have with ourselves, because we're constantly being told what to do by whether it's your parents or whatever, school, whatever, anything. We're always told what to do, and we need to do this, and it needs to be done at this exact time. It needs to fall in line with this exact time. Setting goals for yourself is beautiful. I feel as if we should set goals and set due dates for ourselves, have a sense of urgency, but at the same time realize it's okay if we don't make that goal, and realize how far we've came to try and reach that goal. So never do anything on anyone else's time. Do things on your time, and just remember to be patient with yourself. Patience is a skill we must master, because time always prevails. And what I mean by this is, when you learn to be patient with yourself and you learn to realize that stuff takes time, and we realize that simply what I just said about we're getting 1% better each and every single day, time will pass faster than you know it. Time is always moving. Time never stops, with the concept of time. And with you putting in so much into yourself and displaying yourself to this world, expressing yourself, being who you truly want to be, getting to the goals that you want to do, you tend to find out that literally time prevails. Things that you didn't think you were going to be doing, you tend to catch yourself doing at the most random times. Have you ever been doing something you always wanted to do? Whether it's a goal, whether that's, I don't know, anything, whatever your interests are. And you look and you think about it, and you remember the times that you said you were going to be doing this, when you were doing whatever it was, self-affirmations, or simply talking to yourself, or pondering about your future. And you look back and think about the times you were thinking about you doing the thing that you're doing now. That's a broad showing of time prevailing yourself. So whatever you put into this world, that's what you're going to get out of it. So with you focusing on yourself, working on self-improvement, and doing whatever you need to do to be the best version of yourself, and the highest version of yourself is going to prevail itself to you, literally. And overall, patience is literally just the ability to stay calm or stay with it with yourself while you're facing adversity or frustration, or you feel as if your time is being delayed. And it's that ability to just stay calm and stay in the present moment and just be who you are. So a lot of people had that problem of not being able to wait something out or stick something out and just keep putting in them daily deposits. I used to be a person that was like that. I couldn't stick to doing nothing. Sometimes I still find myself questioning if I can do things and stuff like that. And that's just times where you just need to have reassurance with yourself and tell yourself that everything gets better over time. And I feel like we tend to push away that bond with ourselves. We look for that bond within other people. We look for that reassurance with somebody who doesn't quite understand your journey. And even if they do understand your journey, they're not in your shoes. So I don't think venting to somebody about your problems or your manifestations is a problem at all. No, I believe in communication with people that you truly love. But at the end of the day, why would you communicate with somebody else about your problems and your goals when you can't even communicate with yourself? So I say that to say, again, on your journey, just stay calm and stay resilient with yourself, and everything will work out in due time. And on your journey of where you're trying to get to go with whatever you're doing, I feel as if it's not even about the end result. It's the person you must become to get to the end result. Like, since I heard a YouTuber I watch all the time, he goes by Profound Pondering. He has amazing videos. You should definitely check him out. He inspired me to make my channel. But I think he has a term where he says, you can't try to force a door open when you don't even have the key to the door, with a locked door. And I think that simply means that you can't even be discouraged by people who do tend to have overnight success when it feels like all the progress that you're doing, all the work that you're doing is getting nowhere. And you can't just give up on yourself. Like, it's so easy for us to give up on ourselves, but we tend to pour everything about us into other people. But when it comes to ourselves, we're easily distracted or discouraged. So I think it's all just about how you behave while you're being patient. Not on the attitude tone. I'm talking about like simply just showing up each and every single day and just knowing that end result. So I say all that to say thank you. Thank you for watching my video. I truly appreciate it. It's about 11 at night. I ain't feel like getting up and making a video, but this came to my mind. So I was like, why not act on it? And it's just all about them daily deposits to get to where I'm trying to go. With all that being said, I love you. Thank you for what, I already said that. I love you, love all. Subscribe, hit the like button, share the video. And yeah, man, stay true to yourself and everything will should prevail. And what I be saying,